Hello, and welcome to Leadership in a Flash, an exclusive leadership conversation series by KYNAA AI in collaboration with HR Catalyst Circle. I am Aditi Gupta, and in each episode, we bring together industry leaders to explore the ideas, innovations, and strategies shaping the future of work. Today, we are delighted to welcome Sanketh Ramkrishnamurthy, Global Head and of People Operations at AutoRABIT. With extensive experience in human resources and people operations, Sanketh brings valuable insights into how agentic AI is transforming HR, enabling better talent decisions and redefining the future of the workforce. Sanketh, thank you for joining us. It is a pleasure to
Th-
have you here.
Thank you, Aditi.
So, as going by the concept, we have some rapid fire questions for you here in this microcast. And my first
Sure.
question to you is, which area of HR do you believe will be transformed the most by agentic AI over the next 3 years?
I don't believe in single function. I think every function in HR is going to get transformed by agentic AI. So I believe that a lot of things are going to change.
Okay. Thank you for sharing this perspective. It's a bit different. It highlights how agentic AI is evolving from an efficiency tool into a strategic partner for HR leaders. Question number two for you. How can HR leaders balance AI led decision making with accountability?
See, as you know, for years along together, HR technology was most stored in the form of information. It could be a resume folders, appraisals in a sheet, mostly into the, all the HRMS coming in, right? Now, agentic AI, what we are talking about is completely different because it is nothing something that we can store things there, but it is about doing things, right? I mean, it is not just keeping somewhere which is like lying in one system, but it is going to regenerate what we want. So when we look at a strategic thing, most of the things are going to change how we are going to use agentic AI because now agentic AI is not just a jargon that what we are talking about, right? I mean, it is something that we can really break it into the multiple steps, ask what we exactly want, and it does not just give you an answer at one single question, right? It gives you an clear understanding about a workflow, how it can be designed, developed, and executed. So I think it's going a long way. I think being in the leadership role, I can see we have been able to implement quite a lot of agentic AI even in HR.
Well, that is a valuable perspective, Sanket. As organizations embrace AI at scale, maintaining human oversight and accountability will remain essential. This is what we can, see from your answer. All right, next question to you. What must organizations strengthen? Data, processes, skills, or governance before adopting agentic AI?
First is governance. So without a proper governance and you can't execute anything. So the governing comes first. Then
Mhm.
with goes with the people, and the next goes with the skills of the people, and then comes the data because data is something that you feed into the agentic AI or you feed into
Mhm.
the AI, and how it responds we never know. So we need to have a clear cut governance which is validated by the how the people's skills are used in it, and that's how I would love to rate it across governance, people, skills, and the data.
Oh, wow. Such an important takeaway of a series that you've said. Definitely, building the right foundation is essential for implementing AI responsibly and,
Let
creating
us not
sustainable business value as well.
Yeah, just to add it to it, Aditi, let's not
Yeah,
forget about, we are getting DPDP Act, which is coming in a huge thing, right? And GDPR are already there in Europe and US market. So
yeah.
when DPDP gets implemented in India, that's a huge going to get impacted. How we are going to use agentic AI and AI, right? People can't just sit and code and then flow the data into it and then think about what we're going to next. A lot of clauses will come up. So we have to be aware about what can be used. So that is where the governance comes in the first place.
Of course. I mean, well said. Thanks. All right, next question to you. Which business or talent outcomes should HR leaders measure to determine whether their AI initiatives are genuinely creating value?
It's simple. I mean, let's talk about a simple example. You want to know, we can go to any normal chatbot and ask what's our leave policy, right? Immediately,
Mm-hmm.
you might get it. But what does an agentic system does? It does not just give you a leave, metrics. It'll also give you a dashboard. How many people are on leave on so and so date? How many people are
Yeah.
supposed to take? So how we are going to do a resource management using the just simple leave management system I'm talking about. So think
Mm-hmm.
about the impact that it can create in terms of resource optimization, utilization, management, execution, projects. I mean, you talk about it, it's humongous. I mean, you can start implementing. For an example, let me talk again something on the hiring, right? What used to generally a recruiter do? Manually screen around 500 resumes for a campus drive or anything, right? Now,
Yeah.
what is that agentic AI playing in that role? It is not just shortlisting the candidates as the AI talk about, where everyone talks about it. Going forward, it will also start checking on the availability of the interview panel and the candidate, block the calendar. If any one of us is not able to take up the interview, it is going to reschedule on its own, sending the notifications to everyone. So it is not just automating the process. You're also giving a human, you know, uh, uh, touch to it. Okay, it understands. Okay, if I'm not able to, if a so and so manager is not able to take up the interview, it is going to, answer on behalf of him to the candidate, so that candidate does not feel offended. Okay, this guy did not even reach out to me, or he does not. The recruiter does not reach out to me. Same thing. You think about any kind of HR. What is happening today? There's a huge set of workload on the people management side, right? So we can't
Mm-hmm.
just set on the processes. So a lot of my friends in the enterprise level company says, they don't see HRBP's face at all. They
Oh.
don't see who their HR is at all, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
why it is not? Because there is too much of a bandwidth, right, in sitting in front of the system and answering to the queries given by the employees, raising it off multiple
Yeah.
tickets. If this is taken care by the someone else as an agentic AI coming in place, then HRBP gets a chance to go and sit with the people and build that
Mm.
relationship, right? Rather than on answering on the automation system, they can answer in presence. So I always believe a presence of a leader or a HR is always needed as a must in this organization when we talk about mental wellness, when we talk about various things which is happening around, right? So these are areas that HR can really explore to the greater extent, and agentic AIs are going to, give some space for us to go and do in our 9 hours job.
Mm. Excellent point, Sanketh. I mean, excellent. Successive AI adoption is not simply about implementing technology. It is about delivering measurable improvements in business performance and employee experience. And I'm sure this inlines with the answer that you gave us just now. All right, moving to the
Yeah.
next question for you. What is one practical step every HR head should take today to prepare their organization for an agentic AI enabled future?
I think every leader should start trying on his own. Not depending
Mm-hmm.
upon the engineering team and someone else to develop an agentic AI application on it on. I believe any HR leader with a domain expert should start developing something using a Cloud or using a Keros or something, and try to bring in those small applications which can really go from a prototype level to the production. Why? Because they will be able to understand where the workflow can be hacked, or the workflow can deteriorate, or there's a lapses in the workflow. If I need to really continue the workflow, how it can be developed using an engineering, and if I need to do an auto re-engineering on the application that I've built, what are those areas that I need to focus on? So I think every leader needs to start at least building a small application on his day-to-day job, which can make him much easier, so that he prepares himself for the bigger transformation. So, in fact, I have developed a couple of applications on my own, which we are effectively using in AutoRABIT, especially something like Auto Screen, where we use it for online assessments for our new freshers hiring, and also for interns hiring. So this gives us a lot of scope in understanding where the process is going, how we can really tighten up the process if there is any flaws. So I think my request to all the fellow leaders is start practicing something, rather than someone looking at the application and then deciding, okay, is it worth or not.
All right, so this sounds so practical, Sanket. Thank you for sharing such thoughtful and practical insights with us today. Your perspectives reinforce that while agentic AI has the potential to transform HR, it truly impacts and its impact will depend on leaders who combined technology with strategic thinking, responsible governance, accountability, and a people first approach at first. To everyone watching, thank you for joining us for this episode of Leadership in a Flash. Stay connected with KYNAA AI and HR Catalyst Circle for more conversations with industry leaders as we explore the future of work, talent transformation, and the evolving role of AI in business. Until next time, thank you for watching. Sanketh, it was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. Thank you.